It's about damn time.
That's what he said.
He said it's been 23 years. Oh, he's back there taking pictures and still signing autographs and stuff, so.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of One Lap, One Beer here on a Friday night at the Big E. And I'm with Devin Moran, the winner of Prelim on Friday. Finally breaks the curse. Now I don't have to give you shit about it, even though I never did. But we had a big documentary and everything. A whole
cheers to that.
Yes,
we gotta get a drink of beer.
How good does it feel about 2 hours after the green flag? Or checkered flag, not green.
Is it 2 hours already? It's only 11.
Yeah. It's
not even that bad.
Yeah,
that is one good thing about the format. We get done early.
Yeah, so just so
awesome. I got flocked back there. Huh?
There's a whole town back there.
Oh, it was crazy. just shows the support that I feel like my family and my team have and myself, and grateful for that and grateful to finally freaking win at Eldora.
I mean, you just had that raw emotion in victory lane. What does Eldora mean to you?
Everything. It's the best dirt track in the world, and I think everybody knows that, and everyone knows it's like us with East Bay. You know, everyone knows how much we love East Bay.
You like East Bay?
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I don't know. I never knew that before.
That's a question. Questionable. But yeah, just we've been trying, and I felt like this was the best chance I've ever had coming in. We brought a brand new car with us, and we tested it a couple times, and it was awesome. And I only had one prelim night to win, and it just worked out in our favor tonight.
How good was that race car? You said it was brand new, but it was a rocket ship. Clean air was good. Going through lab traffic, I felt like you were very maneuverable. Just how was it in the cockpit?
Yeah, I'm pumped for whoever rolled the 2 last night. Who did the invert wheel last night? Bobby did good for us.
I'm pretty sure.
Clean air was, especially without a top and it was so slick down off the top, I felt like clean air was really crucial. And yeah, the heat race I felt awful. I don't know, just the balance wasn't right, and we did some wholesale changes for the feature, and I thought the car was really good. Track was
maybe a little bit different than last night, maybe a little bit more drier?
Definitely drier. You know, obviously, Bobby and Ricky were railing the top last night, and I was like, I thought for sure the top wouldn't stay like it did, and they could just make up a ton of time, but tonight definitely didn't have as much of a cushion, and it was a little dustier than last night. It had a little bit of a brown streak last night, so we kind of set up for not running the top, and it just worked out tonight.
Okay, we're in 1 and 2, we're on the bottom, and I feel like this is where guys make those dive bombs and then slowly drift up the track there. Just what's it like? Take us through that moment when you're like, I got this guy, I can set him up. I'm just gonna go bonsai pretty much from the bottom all the way up to the scoreboard.
Yeah, the first thing, you gotta make sure you don't hit the yellow part on the wall, because it feels like it sticks out a little bit because you're just flying through here. And then the next thing, you make sure you don't hit the car and the guy you're sliding. And then the last thing, you make sure you don't want to end up by the scoreboard. So you gotta, it's like fast-paced chess, I feel like. You gotta figure out when to do it and how to do it and where to do it. And I'm not the best at it all the time, but I feel like I'm getting better at it. Obviously, I have a pretty good teacher for slide jobs at Eldora.
Who's that?
I don't know. I can't tell my secrets.
So how was Big Don tonight?
Oh, he's pumped.
What did he say to you? What was the first thing he said to you?
It's about damn time.
That's what he said.
He said it's been 23 years. Oh, he's back there taking pictures and still signing autographs and stuff. So he's living in his glory right now. I'm sure a lot of memories and stuff for him. He's actually made it to the big stage on the big nights 6 or 7 times. So for us, just to get a prelim night win is a big deal for us. But to be able to one step further and get the win tomorrow night, that would be pretty incredible.
But you're all business. You win a prelim, but you're here for the big show. I mean,
we're here for the big show.
Because I know your dad will still say, like you said with me and Rigsby, his first roll 100 paid 30 grand, so he's still got it up on you in the money.
He does.
Money side of things on the wins.
I think he'll always have it up on me unless I win the million at some point. Like, there's no beating that. But no, we're finally getting to the point in my career where I feel like I can start making stuff happen and be in the right places and start doing the right things. And I feel like I'm learning to be a better racer. And at Eldora, like, it looks easy because you just go out there and you're running through the middle and it's slick and yada yada. But it's repetition and a good race car and just learning the right things to do and maneuver, and I feel like I'm learning more and more about that.
Okay, so you're around like the same age as, plus or minus 5 years, Sheppy, Pierce, Turbo.
Overton.
You guys are all like right damn there. I feel like those guys they've made like that, you know, the superstar next step, a few of them, especially I would say Pierce, Shepard, and Overton. I feel like you're coming around and getting better and better. Just like maybe the year of 2024 where you take that next step, Hall of Fame type career.
I don't know if I'd say anything about the Hall of Fame, but definitely my goal is to win. Originally, 3, 4, 5 years ago when we were running Lucas races, we were looking for top 10s and top 5s. Well, now we're definitely looking for top 5s and winning every night. Yeah, the dub. So we're moving along with my career, and a lot of that's because of 5 people. My grandpa, who I first drove for in 2009, obviously my dad. Ty Torg was my first big full-time ride. Keith Berner has been like one of my biggest mentors ever in racing. He's number 2 to Dad, and him and Dad are really close.
Right.
And then obviously Roger Sellers with Double Down Motorsports. You know, we got in this car last year, and Roger has a great team, and he's a great man, you know, and he has a great family. And I felt like right when I got in there, it was a perfect fit. We won the first 2 or 3 nights or whatever, and yeah, everything's been really smooth. We haven't ran too bad yet. Overall, so you never know what happens when it's like that, but Roger's such a good person and such a good dude. If we do start running bad, he'll figure out a way to help get us back running good. So just can't thank him enough, and if it wasn't for him, we might be walking around track drinking a beer, but probably not celebrating the win tonight.
Okay, so note to self, no Tristan, no Wiley on that list. Sorry,
well,
guys.
Tristan and Wiley, especially Wiley, is obviously
well, he's in the doghouse.
He is in the doghouse. He might not be able to
come here ever again. You got the dub and he's not here.
I don't know if he's ever not been to one of my races at Eldora. I never thought about that.
I'm just saying.
This is probably the first Eldora race Wiley's never been to.
And what happened?
The dub.
You won, the dub. So I think he might be next. That could be.
He's gone.
Thanksgiving might be a tough subject this year.
I'm just saying he might have to. I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. If we win tomorrow and he's in victory lane, life's good. If we suck tomorrow, we're kicking Wiley out forever.
Go Bucks. He's wearing the Michigan shirt.
God.
Sign my shirt, he says.
I don't sign that crap.
Oh, man, yeah. Okay, so I asked every single driver when we're going into turn 3 or, you know, on the front stretch, just when you guys are 4 wide, it's empty now, but just seeing that crowd going absolutely bananas. You got, you know, the Moran fans, you got just the dirt late model fans in general just giving you guys a big wave. You're getting ready to go for 100 laps for, you know, $100,000 at the Dreamer, you know, the granddaddy of them all. How's it feel?
It's awesome. Like really my favorite is when we're out on the front stretch and we do out-of-car intros.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild. That is like one of the coolest things about Eldora. Obviously when Scott was having really good chances to win and everything else, and the crowd, half were boos and half were cheers, and everyone's going nuts, and then Bobby and JD and everyone's getting big cheers. I love it. I think some people for some reason don't like this race a lot. Some competitors don't, and there's nothing like Eldora. No matter what anyone says, dirt late model racing is Eldora. I'm a lobbyist for trying to get the Hall of Fame and everything else up here because, in my opinion, that's where it needs to be because it's the capital of late models, and there's nothing better than Eldora Speedway.
So I talked to Sheppy today, and the reason he loved this format is that he had a night off that he could go hang out where he, you know, hung out when he was a kid watching the races here. Mm-hmm. He kind of put in perspective, I thought it was a great quote by him. He's like, with all this racing and all of us just consumed with the big pays and different rules and everything, it's like, I kind of just fell back in love with dirt late model racing. He's like, at the end of the day, it's getting more and more. You can feel it too. It's just getting more intense, stress, and he thought it was just so awesome he could go hang out. So what'd you do on your off day? You go hang out where you used to sit?
I literally turned one where my grandparents and my mom and I sat from the day I was born until they still sit there now. I was up there, and I didn't watch the feature up there, but we were up there and watching all the heats and hanging out, and hung out in the t-shirt trailer a lot yesterday, and yeah, it was cool. It's weird to see the racing, and the competitor's side of me is like, man, I want to be down there and race. I'm like, This sucks. But like, as an overall, it was a lot of fun. I got to hang out with everybody and sign a bunch of autographs, so I didn't mind it. I get bored, so like I said, I'm competitive, and I really wanted to race, but I had fun and hanging out and watching Bobby and Ricky ripped the fence down last night. It was kind of fun to watch. So yeah.
Did you do a lot of scouting reporting? Or, you know, like, or are you kind of just like, I've been here so many times, I kind of know, or did you kind of like,
I mean, I
maybe
did
see how
some.
they were running the lines a little bit or checking tires out?
To be honest, I do more of that on Flow.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dirt. Yeah, I'm just saying. I do a lot of that on there during the week. Like, we watch a lot of videos and stuff during the week. But my boys were down here checking out tires and all that, and they knew what everybody had on tires all night last night. And
hey, look at that, the crew!
But yeah, just hanging out and
he's booing.
But yeah, so we did do some scouting, but at the same time we were relaxed, we were ready to go. We didn't race Wednesday, so the car was ready. So not a whole lot to do, and just hang out and enjoyed ourselves a little bit.
All right, a couple quick hitters here. You obviously looked at the big Don. Was there like a 1A that you kind of looked at and said, man, you know, if he wins tonight, I'll be very happy, kind of cheering for him a little bit, or you just saw Donnie all the time?
I was pretty much Big D all the time, and I never really cheered for him back in the day, but Scott Bloomquist is who I probably respect the most out of all late model racing, and obviously Billy Moyer is a great racer too, and there's always a great debate, but I was looking at the Eldora wins, and Scott Bloomquist is a badass, or was a badass. Obviously he's still racing, but yeah, he dominated this place, and in my opinion, late model racing is Eldora. Eldora racing is or Eldora Speedway is late model racing, and Scott Bloomquist dominated it. So he's kind of the guy that I've tried to make my driving style around, and hopefully I can get to the point where, I'm not saying I'll ever get to Scott Bloomquist level, but that's what I want to be able to do and go win races like he did.
All right, really quick, we're going to name some different sports. Out of the Moran brothers, you got to name who was the best one at him.
Oh, me and all of them.
Football.
Me.
Basketball.
Me.
Shooting.
Like shooting?
Like shooting, like basketball. Pig.
Wiley's pretty good shooter.
Okay, Wiley. Go-karts.
Me. Although Tristan and Wiley, we have some big go-kart races at Slider Nats. We have fun. Keep going.
Bike racing.
Me.
Game of Scrabble.
Savannah.
Savannah. She'd probably smoke y'all.
Yeah.
Who's the better? Who can ski the best?
Tristan. He snowboards.
He snowboards.
Yeah. He's an extreme sportist.
Right. He's an extreme sportist.
Yeah.
Who's the better promoter out of all the groups? So we got to.
Tristan's the only one. Him and Dad. Dad's a pretty good promoter. Dad works his butt off. It's a toss-up between Tristan and Dad.
And your dad's got some sun. Has he been golfing, mowing, and?
Yeah, we went golfing yesterday. Wiley's the best golfer.
Is he?
I'm number 2. Tristan plays out more than all of us, and he's like at least 3 or 4. Actually, Savannah went with us yesterday. She was not bad.
Not bad. All right, the Moran clan is excited here at Eldora. He wins on a Friday night. He's looking for the big $100,000, $30 payday here tomorrow
Let's
night.
make it happen. Down the hatch.
That was one of the best ones.
Cheers.
You did good.
Do you do that at the end?